Okay, what's up, guys? This Terrence, and I'm back on here again. But this time I got an interesting story to tell you guys, and I just wanted to share it with you guys and let me know what y'all think about it. But it was one day, right? It was me, my dad, and two of my uncles, and we was I guess we you call it we was bored and we had planned on just taking a day to go fishing. And what happened was we we uh we went across the bridge to go to one of our fishing spots. And we wanted to make a whole day of just going fishing and just talking crap and doing what guys do when they go fishing. And so we went right before we go to our little fishing spot. We always go to the little store right 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 near the spot where we go at. And we go get our bait and go get the beer and stuff like that. And usually when we go fishing, we don't really know how long we're gonna be because we don't know how much fish we're gonna catch. And at the same time, um, I don't drink, so but my family members who do go, they don't know how drunk they gonna get when we go fishing. So we was just we wasn't really expecting anything. We just to go there and just talk crap and have some fun and spend some family time together. So that's what we did. So and when we get to the spot, right, we was there and things was doing pretty good. We was catching these little small fish and talking crap. And but the most fun part of it is that we had some beer. And so we was just sitting there chilling and having a good old time. And we had that little beer and everybody was just drinking and talking crap and doing what guys do when we go fishing. And before you know it, man, we was catching a little bit of fish, but at the same time, we was getting drunk. And before you know it, we was just a little too much to drink. We had a little bit too much. At least some of my family members, I wasn't because I don't drink. So, but they was just a little too buzzed up. And at the same time, down at the spot where we go at, we was out on a pier. And so when you out on a pier and you're drunk, you can feel the wind blow and you already woozy and off balance. And at the same time, when the wind blowing, you can feel it because you drunk and you're like, dang, I'm buzzed up, man. And then all of a sudden the fish stop biting. And so when the fish stopped biting, we were just up there just talking crap to each other and then joking around and just acting stupid because we was drunk. And we was still throwing the lines out there trying to catch some fish. But before you know it, we wasn't catching nothing, but we was buzzed up. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, man, this all right, man, it's getting kind of late. And before you know it, man, it was like 10 o'clock at night, man, and it was dark. And my two family members, not my dad, because he had to drive, so he been stopped. But my two other family members, man, they were so daggone drunk, man. Then my pop said, he was like, all right, man, we ain't catching no daggone fish, man. We gotta go, man, because it's getting late, too. And plus, we had a little bit of a drive, too. And then we was like, man, my father was already in a bad mood because my two family members, they was drunk, and then they was acting stupid and cussing each other out and yelling, and because they was acting a fool because they had too much beer, and before you know it, man, man, we was on that pier, and then these two guys, man, they got to fighting, and then on top of that, we was on the pier, and then at the same time, they was drunk, and before you know it, right, they was so funny, man, because as soon as they got to fighting, man, they fell right, right in the water. And then what made it so bad is just they ended up in the water, and neither one of them knew how to swim, and so they was drunk, and they was in the water, and if you look down in the water, man, all you seen was just hands over the head and hands over head and hands over head. They was fighting to get. They was fighting to get to the top, man. It was so funny, man. It was like something you had to see on TV, man, because all you seen was the hands going up in the air, and then somebody else hands going on top of the air, and then on somebody else's hands, and then you see you see your head, but then you see somebody else's hand. Man, it was so funny. My father, he was mad. He was mad as I don't know what, man, because he was like, man, he was cussing them out, but all they cared about was trying to get to the top of the water. And man, every time I think about the story, man, I just start laughing, man, because it's just funny. You talking about something funny, man. They was just fighting to get to the top of the water, man, and it was so funny, man. My father had to find something to throw in the water and get these two fools out the daggone water. And me, I didn't want no part of it because I didn't want my father to be mad at me because I didn't do nothing. I was just like looking at him like, how the hell we gonna get these people out the daggone water? Man. So he found a water hose. One of the water hoses that the boats, when they come in, they spray their boats off and stuff like that. He grabbed that hose and tossed it in the water. And these fools was fighting to get to that water hose. And then all of a sudden, they poured that stuff out the water. And then they was soaking wet. And it was so funny, man. It was like something you would supposed to see on America's Funniest Videos or something like that. Except, man, this was like some real life stuff, man, that really did happen, man. I was said, man. And then now that I think about it, I wish I did had it on camera, man, because that mess was funny. And, So, man, I just thought I'd share that story with y'all, man. And if you guys ever see this video, man, and y'all like that, man, I'm just starting a YouTube page and just telling my stories about what happened and telling life events and stuff like that, man. Just hit the subscribe button and let me know if you like how these videos go, man. All right, thank you.